Has your child been acting stubborn and you are wondering what you can do to remedy this situation? We want to look at 5 ways or 5 things that make children stubborn. Now, if your child is not listening to you, or they don't sort your counsel, or they are acting stubborn, it doesn't matter the age. This could be 5 possible reasons why they are acting stubborn. Now, for a child to be acting stubborn is not every parent's dream. There is no parent or there is nobody that dream or that wants children to act stubborn around them or to be stubborn. There is nobody that wants that. But for a child to be acting stubborn, one of these 5 reasons, or if not all of these 5 reasons, could be why they are acting like that. And if you work on them, your child is going to be very, very attentive and good. Now, let's dive into these 5 reasons. Please, if you've not subscribed to our channel, you will consider doing that. My name is Philomene, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for coming back. And if this is your first time for seeing me, thank you so very much for clicking on our video. We are so happy and excited that you decided to join us. Please consider joining the family by subscribing and hitting the notification bell for more videos. Alright, so let's quickly look at 5 reasons or 5 things that make children stubborn. The very first one is changing our no to yes when they act stubborn. So when your child acts stubborn and you change your no, or you change the reason why you didn't want that thing to a yes, that is why they are going to continue doing it the next time. Children tend to repeat this behavior because it is working for them. So that particular thing that made you to change from no to yes, they are going to repeat it. If they wanted something, they wanted a pen and you didn't want it, and then later on you gave them the pen, of course next time they are going to want another thing because they know that that behavior is working out for them. So change. If you don't want them to have the pen, then don't give them. Stick on your no. Now, I'm not saying you should go ahead and be a dictator. No. Stick on your decision as a parent. The second reason is calling the child stubborn repeatedly. Oh my God. This is something else. As parents, we should avoid calling our children stubborn because children feel this is how they are and they keep behaving the way they are supposed to behave. They feel like this is how we are, this is how I am, so they will behave the way they like. So don't call your child stubborn repeatedly. No matter what, don't call your child stubborn. Let your lips, let your tongue be seasoned with good word. Let good word proceed out from your mouth. No matter what they do, avoid not to say this stubborn child. No, don't call them stubborn repeatedly because it's only going to make them stubborn because they feel like this is how they are and they will behave like they want. Okay, now the third reason is arguing with your child or arguing with a stubborn child, explaining repeatedly. Oh no, as a parent, avoid arguing with your child. It doesn't matter what they did or what they are doing, don't argue with them. And as children, don't argue with your father. When you argue with children, children get to too much attention. They get to feel like, okay, you're giving them the attention to behave the way they want to behave. So don't argue with your child. It doesn't matter what is happening. It's even better you let them be and then later on you correct and discipline them. Arguing with your child will only make them stubborn. When you talk, they shouldn't talk back. Even if they are talking back, as a parent, you could still decide to be the mature one and stay quiet. Okay? The fourth reason is correcting and instructing a lot. As a parent, there are times you should let some mistakes go by. There are times you should let them have the will. When you constantly correct and give instructions to your child all the time, they tend to be stubborn. When you tend to give general instructions to your children, if you have 5 children, learn to give individual instruction and make sure you don't give instruction all the time. Tell them you are not going to repeat yourself. So the next time, if an instruction is not carried out, you are there to correct them and to discipline them. Avoid correcting all the time. Not all the time that you correct, not all the time that you give instructions. When you do it repeatedly, the child feels powerless. You feel powerless, and the children start having upper hand. So and they decide now to start acting stubborn. So please try to limit the number of times or how you do your correction and how you give your instructions as a parent. And the very last reason, the fifth reason, is when we act stubborn ourselves. Parents can really act stubborn at times. There are times my father will behave and I'm like, oh my god, why is he being stubborn? So when you act stubborn yourself as a parent, children will tend to be stubborn. Don't act stubborn and don't cooperate with them. Try as much as possible to make sure that if this thing is not correct or is supposed to be like this, even if you're wrong, take the correction and don't act stubborn. Don't be a dictator. Learn the behavior from other parents. You could act very responsibly and help your child to behave responsibly. Learn to discipline them very well. Children learn the behavior from us as well. So if you act stubborn, they are going to act stubborn as well. They can see it, they can learn it. So this is it for today. This was the 5 reasons why children are stubborn. 5 things that make children stubborn. I hope this was very helpful. Please, if you've not subscribed, you can consider joining us. We are here every day to give healthy tips, good and positive strategies on how we can better our parenting style. Bye bye. Thank you so very much, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye, and I love you so much.